double-sided. You want to hold it or place it there? All right, awesome.
Oh gosh, they're tall. Okay, right.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So I know you're there, and you're not alone. I know it feels surreal, but you must understand that this is real. It seems as though it shouldn't be, but unfortunately tragedies like this happen. Whether younger or older, I know that they were a large part of your life. And you feel lost and you just don't know what to do, where to go, and you don't know if they're going to be there. You don't know who's going to be there to raise you or be your friend. Understand you need to stay strong and stay vigilant, and you must be there for everyone all around you at the same time. If you are of a younger age and lost a sibling, you must understand that it will not be an easy road. Because you're not the parent, you're not the significant other. You're just the undermined sibling that nobody remembers, nobody focuses on. You need to deal and be there for the others. The loss of a sibling will create for a major impact in any individual's life, causing them to feel lost, but all you need is a bit of guidance from someone who knows. My claims are supported by many sources, whether known or from various grief helps areas. For example, the Cancer.net editorial team comes about and pushes what I have to say about being the undermined sibling. In an article they wrote stating, siblings are sometimes called forgotten mourners because their grief is often overshadowed by the grief of other family members such as the person's parents, spouse, or children. For those who have sadly been through it, and for those who are here to learn and to be there for others, I'm here to help you. For those of you who have lost someone and you're just tired of feeling lost, then this speech is for you, and if you're just here purely to help a significant other or a friend who is lost, this is for you as well. To support my claim, I will first share my story with you, and from there you will learn how to overcome and help overcome. To begin, the dark night was on May 12, 2006, by far one of the worst nights of my life. My older brother was a successful individual that was constantly stressed, which is what drove him to his passing, leaving me brotherless and lost. From 2006 until late high school years, the definition of loss was actually quite the understatement. Fortunately, you will not find many areas that'll help you with this. As mentioned, it's the undermined sibling. Dr. Christina Hibbert teaches exactly that on her website. Through the experience itself do you become an expert. And this is due to the fact that you're kind of on your own. She states, I'm an expert on siblings and grief, not because I'm a psychologist who specializes in grief. No, because I'm an expert because of the fact that I have lost two of my sisters. This shows that her degree means nothing, and it is through her experience that she is an expert. She also states, so much focus is given to the parents of the lost child, to the children of the lost parent, to the spouse of the lost adult sibling, and rightly so, but what about the siblings? What about the ones like me who have grown up with the deceased, who believe they will have a lifetime with that sister or brother, who now face that lifetime alone? I can bet that's what you're feeling, huh? So imagine this, you're me and you just lost your older brother. The one who was supposed to teach you how to be a man, how to be successful as he was, and most of all, how to get girls. The death left me with divorced parents, runaway sister, and me having to keep my mother from crying 24/7. Did I mention I was 10 years old? Doesn't sound easy, but here I am, happier than ever, friends, family, and wanting to show you how it's done. I no longer want to see people locked in their homes, constantly depressed, and even committing suicide due to this anymore. I know you no longer want to be that individual. And you no longer want your loved ones to be in that situation either. You need to be happy and love life. Everybody does. So how is it done? How can one possibly be happy and be on the right track? Understand whether you believe in the afterlife or not, your sibling will forever live in you. Your sibling is a large part of your personality, as without them, you would have been a completely different person. Butterfly effect. Always continue to try and one-up that sibling as if they were alive, prove to be strong and prove to be great. Continue to understand that there may be a chance that they are there, and you want to make them proud by succeeding and being there for the family when they can't be. Finally, understand that although they are gone, you're not alone. There are others, such as myself, that you can always befriend, and there are other ways to make brothers and sisters in the world that will love you like your own sibling would. For example, I was in the military, and I know that the brothers I had in the army with me are like no other. They literally would die for me, so doesn't get much more lovey-dovey than that. Through this, you will find your way in your happiness. It will give you a reason to seek the support that you need. It will give you a reason to smile past all the difficulty, and most of all, what they all have in common will give you a reason. It sounds easier than it is, but with time and using these tips, you will find your way. No matter how hard we try, it will always be a large impact in life, requiring a difficult battle against ourselves. For those who do not understand, Aaron E. Carroll of the New York Times comes and says, losing a sister or brother to early death is almost too awful to contemplate. Some of you may argue that some people are different than others, that it is near impossible to overcome such an impact. You are not wrong, but understand that near impossible is not impossible. It is merely a tougher battle requiring a lot of strength and support from those who understand. So as you can see, while the tragedy is something nobody should ever have to go through, it happens and it can be overcome. We can imagine a happy life for ourselves. Imagine you come home from work to your loving significant other, to your children who know their uncle or aunt due to the picture on the wall, and to your all-in-all happy home. Now imagine continuing to live life or watching your loved one live life in agony, sorrow, depression, and closing to a very dangerous time for your own or their self. I know which one I would choose. Which one would you? I mean, it's pretty obvious which one you would choose. You are the only one who can make you happy, but it's always best to have the support you need to reach the place you want. To close, you don't need to continue to be lost and depressed. You just need to be strong, seek the support that you need, and most of all, remember that although they are gone, a piece of them will always be inside of you. Go, live the proper life, help those in need, and continue making everyone proud. Whether you want to know it or not, I know that your sibling would be more than proud that you have taken this initial step to happiness. The rest is all you.
Da, da, da.